Hello, my dear students. Very good morning to all of you. Once again, I welcome you all to this TYBSc online lecture. I hope you all are watching the videos of this industrial chemistry. So today, we are going to discuss one more of a new concept. In the previous lecture, we discussed on classification of chemical reactions. Today, we are going to discuss the batch and continuous process or the batch and continuous operations which are performed in a chemical industry. This is very important. As we know, most of the industries, most of chemical industries, they perform the operations or they perform the process in two different ways. Some industries are perform batch wise process, some are perform the continuous process. Here we have to understand what is meant by batch wise process, what is meant by continuous process, and then we have to compare the what are the merits and what are the demerits with respect to batch and continuous process, and finally where the company is more preferable for performing the process, that we are also going to be see in this lecture. Now, what is meant by batch and continuous process? Batch process is nothing but the process or operations carried out in a batch wise, means first batch, second batch and a third batch in a shift wise, that is a batch wise process. Suppose a reaction or operations are carried out a batch wise with a period of a time. Once the batch or once the operation which is completed, and then we have to charge the material again, and finally the products are removed. Means with a period of a time, with a shifting of a time, with a proper batch wise, the process is carried out. In a continuous process, the process which is carried out continuously, materials are charged, the products are removed. That is a continuous process. So, let me see here the comparison between the batch process and the continuous process. There are already I have written the points which are on the blackboard. Now, let me discuss the first. It is a batch process and that side is a continuous process, or we can say it is a batch operation or continuous operation. This is very important as per in the examination point of view also. Each and every time there was a question, compare between the batch and continuous process, and the comparison between differentiation between the batch and continuous process. Okay. Now, let us see one by one. The first, in case of batch process, the calculated raw materials are fed and removed. Calculated raw material, as we know, because the process is the batch wise, means the operation or a process which is for a period of a time, for 5 hours, 10 hours, 6 hours, likewise. Therefore, the calculated materials are charged. The calculated material, because the process is for a certain time, the process is for certain batch shift. Therefore, the calculated materials are fed. Once the calculated materials are raw materials are fed, at the same time the calculated product are removed. But in case of the continuous process, because the process is a continuous, which is 24/7, or we can say 24 hours, means once the machine is on, once the equipment is on, the raw materials are continuously charged, at the same time the products are removed. There is no any stop of the reaction or the operations, because we are continuously charging the material. We are continuously charging the material, continuously products are removed. Therefore, in case of the continuous process, the raw materials are continuously fed. Second, apparatus. In a batch process, the apparatus or equipments are idle during the process. What do you mean by idle? Idle means stop. Bandasne. Idle means bandasne. For example, if a process is a batch wise, is a shift wise, as we know, in the morning, suppose 8 a.m. to 12, or we can say 12 p.m. Suppose the operation is for 4 hours. What we have to do it? In the morning, the materials are charged at the 8 p.m. After completion of the reaction, continuously the process will be, a period will be 4 hours. After 12 p.m. what we have to do? We have to stop the machine. Okay, we have to stop the machine. products are removed, then again we have to charge the material for 4-hour process. Likewise, during the batch process, the apparatus or equipments are idle. For what purpose? For a batch purpose, we have to stop the machine, stop the apparatus. Again, we have to charge the material, the products are removed for one batch, and further second batch, again you have to start the machine, again you have to start the charge the material. But in case of the continuous process, the apparatus or equipments are never idle, because the process is continuously going on. Once in the morning, if you on the machine or apparatus, equipment, the process will be continuous. So, in case of the continuous process, the apparatus are never idle during the process. Next, charging and discharging operations requires more manpower in case of the batch process. See, batch process मध्ये काय होईल? Here in case of the batch process, you have to perform the operation in a batch wise or a shift wise. You require the manpower, more manpower. In case of the continuous, charging and discharging operation requires less manpower. Once you on the apparatus or equipment, just you have to charge the material only. So, continuous operation requires less manpower. Next, temperature, pressure, concentration are may not constant for all batches. This is very important. Temperature, pressure, concentrations are may not constant for all batches throughout the batch process. Now see, a reaction, a operation which is performed in a 3 different batches. Let us consider 3 different batches: morning batch, afternoon batch, or we can say evening batch. Likewise, if a operation or a process, if it is for 5 hours or 6 hours, it may not be matches all the parameters, whether the temperature, pressure and the concentration, because once the batch, the apparatus, or we have to stop the apparatus, stop the equipments, then and only the second batch is started. So at the same time, what will happen? The temperature, pressure, concentrations which is for batch 1 or batch 2 or batch 3 may not be the equal. It may be of, they may be of varies, because it's a batch process. But in case of the continuous process, what happens? Continuously the operation is going on. Once you set the temperature, once you set the pressure, once you set the concentrations, they are continuously, process is going on. Therefore, temperature, pressure, concentrations are remains constant in case of the continuous process. Next, rate of reaction does not constant during the process. This is also rate constant, does not constant during the process, that is rate of reaction. Now see, in the morning session, maybe of rate will be, it has some value. Second batch, a third batch, maybe of the rate constant will be little bit of vary, because as man to man or manpower to manpower, they may be shifted. The rate of reaction does not constant during the batch process, because it is in a batch wise. First batch, second batch and third batch, likewise it may not be constant. But in case of the continuous process, the rate of reaction, it is remains constant, because it's a continuous process. Continuously the reaction is going on by 24/7. Next, quality control is difficult. In case of batch process, quality of the product, we cannot maintain as the quality is maintained in the batch 1, as the quality is maintained in the batch 2, as the quality is maintained in the batch 3 operations. For example, if in the laboratory we are performing a chemical reaction, as we are very clear, we are very aware about it. In the laboratory, suppose a students of 10 students of batch performing the experiment in the laboratory, what will happen? The product of the first batch, or we can see first pair, the product of the second pair, product of the third pair, if same reaction is given, even the same reaction is given to all the 10 batches, all the 10 pairs, what will happen? You can observe in the laboratory, the product which we see, the quality of the different 10 pairs, it will be the different. Reaction is the same. See, you can observe in the laboratory, reaction is the same. जसं आपण laboratory मध्ये आपण एखादा reaction किंवा एखादा preparation आपण एखादा एक्सपेरिमेंट आपण परफॉर्म करतोय, त्यामुळे तुम्ही ऑब्झर्व करू शकता. समजा 10 मुलं आहेत, 10 पेअर आहेत, प्रत्येकाला सेम एक्सपेरिमेंट दिलेला आहे. Experiment is the same, preparation is the same, but you can observe the product of all the 10 pairs. If you put all the products of the 10 pairs in front of you, we can observe the different quality. Because of what? Here in case of the batch wise, the quality of a product we cannot maintain. It depends on sometimes employee to employee or manpower to manpower. Okay, maybe of some of the parameters of maybe of temperature, pressure and the concentration likewise also. So quality is very difficult to maintain in the batch process. But in case of the continuous process, high quality is obtained because the process is never changes, never stop in the reaction, continuously going on. Therefore, in case of the continuous process, you will get the high quality. In case of batch process, it requires more energy. Now, how the more energy? See, in a batch wise, because the process is the batch wise, we are performing the reaction in a batch wise. Morning batch, evening batch, afternoon batch, night batch, likewise. The process which is carried out in a batch wise, therefore, it requires more energy. Means in case of the batch process, already we studied that the operation or the apparatus or the equipments, they are idle during the process. Means, see, if in the first batch, if operation is performed for 5 hours, initially what we are doing, what we have to do it now. Initially raw materials are charged. The process is for 5 hours. After 5 hours, the products are removed. In case of the batch 1, then after completion of the batch, first batch, again you have to charge the material. Means what will happen? See, you can observe here. Once you charge the material, the reaction is or the operation is completed. Products are removed. When products are removed, at the same time you have to stop the machines. Stop the machine. In such a condition, once you remove the product, again you have to charge the material, raw material. Once you charge the material, for example, if the reaction is performed at 1000 degrees Celsius, एका बैच मध्ये रिएक्शन 1000 डिग्री सेल्सियस मध्ये परफॉर्म होत असेल. Again what we have to do for second batch, again you have to stop the machine, charge the material, again you have to rise the temperature up to 1000 degree. You are getting my point? 1000 degree means what? You require the more energy. First batch also you have to rise from 0 to 1000 degree. Second batch also you have to rise the temperature 0 to 1000 degree. Third batch also you have to rise the temperature 0 to 1000 degree. But in case of one continuous process, once you rise the temperature from 0 to 1000 degree, but there is no need of stop the machine. Temperature is maintained. Continuously you have to charge the material only. In case of the continuous machine, in case of the continuous process, just you have to charge the raw material, products are removed. So, in case of batch wise, therefore it requires the more energy. More energy means you require the more fuel, you require the more the requirement for batch process. Next is they requires less expensive equipment. See, here in batch process you require the less equipment machines, but you require the more manpower. In case of continuous process, you requires more expensive because the process is continuously going on. You require the expensive machines. But in case of batch process is less profitable, but continuous process which is the more profitable. Therefore, in most of the industries, continuous process is always preferable. All the industries they required or they used continuous process because there is the more profitable is there. Continuous process more profitable. You require the less manpower, you require the less energy, but you require the high expensive equipment. Once you purchase the high expensive equipments, but it is still continuous for more improving the products, more products can be produced, which is having the highly profitable. I hope you are understood very clearly. You go through the books, you go through the textbook, you go through the reference books, you read it and understand the comparison between batch process and the continuous process, and which is out of these two process, continuous process is always preferable in an industry. Okay, so with here I will stop here. In the next lecture we will see some more concepts. Okay, thank you for watching this video.